we haven't met yet, my name is Daleen, and this is my channel where I talk about cross stitch and a little quilting and all kinds of little things. And of course, what I'm grateful for. And today is May 5th. It's a Tuesday, and we have treats. I didn't make them. Mr. Wright did. Mr. Wright made angel food cake for all of us. Angel food cake. Oh, there's a little piece missing. Sparkling cider and angel food cake because it's my birthday tomorrow. Yay! And actually, this year it doesn't hurt so much because I'm 58. And I thought I was 58 last year. So it's like a bonus year. So come on over. We'll sit on the porch. We'll have some angel food cake. It's my favorite. Oh, I'm just this huge slice. I'm eating this whole thing myself. I had to sample it. Of course I had to sample it. How are you? I missed you. Okay, first I have a question that quite a few people have asked me from the last video about the Wisteria. So I sacrificed a couple of them this morning, just a few minutes ago. Okay, so these are the Wisteria that I was sitting next to in the last video when I was outside. And it covers our pergola. So on one side we have this, oh, it smells amazing. We have this type of wisteria. It grows up a pillar and across the whole pergola. And then on the opposite side, we have this kind. And it's really much longer. Two different varieties. And this one blooms first. And then about a week and a half later, this one starts. So this one has several blooms. And then it all hangs down inside the pergola underneath where the table is and a big candle chandelier. And that's where all of the flowers hang down above you, and it smells amazing. And the questions that I had were, how do you control it? So the people that asked that know what wisteria is like. It is crazy, wild growing. So Mr. Wright climbs up there on top of the roof at least once a month and makes sure it gets trimmed back from away from our house, away from the gutters, so that it doesn't go onto the siding or in back behind the windows. And so it is something that grows amazing. And you only really have to fertilize it once a year in the springtime before it starts budding with the flowers and whatnot. So just even one of those fertilizer sticks works great. But yeah, once a year is all it needs. And it is beautiful. Some of the colors are real pale lavender, and some are much more intense. And it is covered with happy bees. Happy bees. It just smells amazing. So with the twinkle lights at nighttime hanging underneath there, it's a really lovely place to sit and have a cup of coffee or a piece of angel food cake and sparkling cider. So anyway, yeah, it does get to be a little crazy, so he has to kind of keep track of it and trim it back. So anyway, thanks for asking about it. It's just beautiful. It's really a beautiful statement piece. I did put a picture of it on my Instagram, so if you wanted to take a peek, you certainly can. Let's see. Oh, and my last video happened to be a special treat. A floss tube maker named Becca. She's doing interviews. She's interviewing different floss tube makers, and I got to be her first one. And so she did a video. It was supposed to be, I think, 10 minutes, and I think I talked 21. So I broke her in for all the rest of you who want to chat a little bit longer. But it was a really great interview. She did a super job. It was fun. I was a little nervous at first, but then, you know, she just made you feel really comfortable. And so it was really fun. I ended, and she's really, somehow she's magically good that I just said things that I never really thought I was going to say. So that was kind of fun. So if you get a chance, you might want to take a peek. I think it was like 21 minutes. So, and then she sent me this really beautiful rag garland that she made. It's red, white, and blue, so I can hardly wait to start decorating for 4th of July. So that's, you know, I love my garlands and things hanging. Ooh, look at that one. That one's a really happy banner. That's a thing I'm grateful for. And so sometimes I take it down, I lay it on the counter, and we add different words to it, pens, pencils, whatever we got, and just keep it going and keep adding things that make us happy and things we're grateful for, and all kinds of nice colors. So you know that I'm going to be hanging this somewhere, and I'm so excited. I don't know. I have lots of ideas that I want to do with it. So thank you very much, Becca. That was really thoughtful. And you know, one of her first videos, she tells you how she makes this. So if you want to message Becca, her FlossTube channel is called Sambrie Stitches. And so if you want, she'd be glad to help you and teach you how to do it. And oh, it looks like a lot of work. So I'm really lucky that I got one. Thanks again, Becca. Okay, I have a previous finish I wanted to share with you. I just took it off my sampler wall. Okay. It's a mystery, except those are my initials, and it says 1995. There you go. There's no writing on the back. There's Scotch tape. Scotch tape and just fabric folded over. And it looks like 14 count oatmeal, kind of like that. I think that's what that is. So I don't have any idea the name of the pattern, but it's just this charming little, yeah, here's my hand. So it's just this charming little small cross stitch sampler that and it's just quite cute, but 1995, so it's kind of neat. It's kind of a neat thing. Let's see. Oh, I have a previous finish, but I didn't want to hang it up today, but okay, this is my quilt that you've all seen and heard me complain about and try not to complain, and I put it away, and I wanted to show you and tell you that it is completely done. It is completely machine quilted, and then when I sew a binding on, I sew it on the wrong side by machine, and then I turn it over and stitch it by hand all the way around. So it is completely bound. It's completely done. I wanted to show you before we hang it up way up high into the cathedral ceiling. So anyway, here you go. Here you go. There. Again, I put a picture of it on my Instagram. And to be honest with you, one of my subscribers, who ends up being one of my friends, her name's Barbara, she did all the machine quilting for me as a special present for me. And normally I say to people, oh no, that's nice of you. Thank you for offering. I don't want you to do any extra work. This time I said, yes, please. Thank you. I'll send a lovely thank you note. I'll tell everybody, I'll tell the world that you did it. I'm just so glad that it's over. It's a beautiful, she took something that I felt like it was B+, and she elevated it to an A. I had lost my love for this quilt. It took me 3 years, and I've fallen in love with it again. So anyway, thanks, Barbara. Thank you for all of your talent and energy. I really, really appreciate it. This is called the Carpenter Star cross, and that's the Carpenter Star that's in the middle there. So, whoops, there you go. Can you see that? Okay, so that's it. That's the last time you're going to see that one. I'm hanging it up, and then we're good to go. We're good to go. So, yay, that's a done. Done, completed, finished, fully finished. I don't want to do it again. Okay, so last time we had a video, I asked you if there was a drawing, and it was for a special download you could download any pattern you wanted from Beth Twist's site called Heartstring Samplery. And so the question that I had was, I have a friend who's just new to cross stitching, and do you have any suggestions or tips for her? Her name is Brandy, and so she read through all the comments, and then she left us a message, and so I thought I would better read it to you. Okay, it says, thank you so much, everyone, for all your amazing tips, tricks, well wishes, and encouragement. What a fun community. I feel so blessed. I even took notes. And there's a big exclamation mark. My first project is ironed and framed. I can't wait to start the next one. Ooh, okay, that's a good sign. Daleen drew the winner this evening, and I am honored and excited that I get to announce the winner. How much fun. Mary Jo Molding, your name was drawn and you have won a free download pattern from Heartstring Samplery. Please email Daleen for the details. Congratulations, Mary Jo. Thanks again for all of the love and encouragement. Love and light, Brandy. And then, okay, I don't know how to insert a picture, so I'm just showing you on my phone. Here's the picture of what she finished. she made a little fox, and she did a really, really good job. And she's super happy with it. She got it all finished, and it's for a surprise birthday present for her daughter's birthday that's coming up. And I think she did great, and she's so happy, and she couldn't believe all the tips and ideas. And then, okay, so we didn't overwhelm her. She said that she can't wait to start another one. So that's a good thing. That worked out really well. So thank you so much for all your great suggestions and ideas and tips and encouragement. And so we didn't scare her off. So that's a good thing. And congratulations, Mary Jo. You happen to be the random comment picker winner. So and I'm glad that Brandy got to announce it and put it on the comments. So anyway, congratulations, and when you get a chance, write me a little note and email, and I'll tell you how it will all work out. That'll be a good thing. Okay, let's talk about my works in progress. Okay, the first one is called, oh, I can still smell that wisteria. It's like wisteria on this side and angel food cake on this side. It's like, oh, heaven right here. Okay, this is called Isabel Johnstone Sampler. It's the one that has the cow in it. It's my birthday start. Okay, so, ooh, look how pretty it is. Ooh, you can barely see that pale, pale celery green. I mean, I don't know if that's the exact color. Sorry. I can tell you the colors later, and I just started with the numbers. Ooh, it makes me so happy. Isn't that beautiful? It's going to be beautiful. I mean, I can see that it's going to be beautiful. Here's the picture. Here's the pattern. It's by Needlework Press. And I really love it. And I'm going to change the name on the bottom. I'm going to put my grandma. Her name is Hazel, and she was born June 30th, 1900. And so I'm going to put her birthday and the place that she was born, her maiden name, and so I'm going to try to fit everything that I can on there. So I love it. I love the fabric. Stacy, the 911 stitcher, gave me the fabric. It's just beautiful. It's 32 count, so it's just my wheelhouse. Super fast, super easy. Really, I'm trying to kind of go slow. Isn't that crazy? I want it to last. It's such a pretty one. I really like it. Okay, and then my next one. Okay, let's talk about Mania. Okay. Everybody's doing Mania. Ooh, they love it. Okay, Manias, they started a few years ago, and a few friends got together, and they wanted to do 15 new starts for Mania, and then they would be off and running for the year. And then since then, everybody's kind of tweaked it a little bit, made it their own. Mania meaning either they do all brand new projects, or maybe work only on works in progress, trying to finish up some things they have. Some are doing patriotic. I think Lisa, Kindred Stitcher, is doing patriotic. Everybody has a different version, so it's perfect. There's no rules. Everybody gets to do what they want. Okay, so the project that I chose, okay, I'll be honest with you. At this particular time, my brain is swirling so much. I just couldn't get the grasp of Mania. Nothing piqued my interest. I wasn't quite interested in doing it until Melissa, the cupcake stitcher, came up with a brilliant idea, and I signed up. I said, yes, please. Okay, so the project that I'm working on is Blackbird Design, America the Beautiful. And I love this pattern. I love it. And it's just a little bit deceptive because you love the pattern so much, but you don't realize how much full coverage, this whole flag, it kind of gets a little wearing on you. Okay, so here's my progress. And so every single day in May, Melissa came up with this wonderful idea for Mania, and it's a strand a day in May Mania. So that's her hashtag, a strand a day in May. And you can find other people that are doing it too. So sometimes we're only on day 5. So one of the days I really felt like stitching it. So I put in 3 or 4 strands and often went and did something else. Last night I was stitching on the birthday sampler that I started. And then I thought, oh, I got to stop a couple minutes before I stop for the evening. And then I quickly put in one more strand on this piece. So what I do is I put one strand in, and then I thread the needle and leave it with the project so that tomorrow, before I open birthday presents, I hope I have birthday presents. I saw him brought in balloons last night, and there was some tape and scissors left out on the counter, so I'm thinking maybe he wrapped a present. I hope so. Before I open presents tomorrow, then I hope I can put in a strand. I'm going to put in a strand. So a strand a day in May is going to help me make a lot of progress on this piece. And it really is just kind of encouraging me to get back to it, remembering that I loved it, remembering I fell in love with it. So if I put a strand a day in May, at least I'll get some of that going, and then it kind of encourages me to pick it up again and maybe put a couple more strands than just one. But yes, every single day in May, that's what I'm doing. So thanks, Melissa. And if you get a chance, you might want to check out her Floss Tube channel. It's called Cupcake Stitcher, and that's the same name that she has on Instagram, and I think you'll really like her. She's a smart cookie. She's really talented, great stitcher, makes some beautiful cakes and cupcakes, and ooh, it's fun to see what she's up to. Okay, speaking of floss tube makers, I have 4 that I wanted to tell you about. So maybe you can get a little piece of paper and write, a couple ideas down, because I just had not seen them before and I really love them. Okay, so Candace K, and I believe that's the name of her floss tube. She just new in November. She just started stitching. She has a remarkable amount of pieces. Sweet mama, 2 boys. She's from Indiana. She has a great smile. It was fun to listen to her. I think you'll enjoy her. Her name was Candace K, and I'll link all 4 of them below so that in that description box, so that you could just click on them and then zip on over there and see what they have to offer. Barbara's daughter, her name is Kim, so her channel's name is Barbara's daughter. Beautiful cross stitching. Oh, just beautiful, and really a kind spirit, and has like really cute twinkle in her eyes, and yeah, you just end up smiling while you're watching it, so that's pretty neat. Monica's stitching. Her name's Monica. She's from Indiana too, so that's kind of neat. 3 kids, a hubby. She gardens. 1/1. Really beautiful. 1/1. Really, really nice stitching. I don't really know how she calms down from 3 kids and all that to do that beautiful stitching, but you'll like that. Okay, and then the 4th one today, her name is Jenn Bowman. And okay, so her channel, I think it's her name. I think that's the same name of the channel. Okay, so this last time she did a cloche, a garden cloche, that she put a little piece of stitching in, and I just fell in love. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's from Canada. Yes, Canada. And she can't go out and go shopping either. Okay, so she wanted this beautiful garden cloche. Well, she couldn't go shopping. She took a vase and turned it upside down and put her stitching in it. She had a little bird's nest from the dollar store that she kind of had to take apart so it would fit in there a little bit better, and she put her stitching in there. And then she puts a little glass drawer pull on the top. Oh, it is so charming. I want to make 5 of them right down the middle of my table. And then she talked about a beautiful book, a French book, many different flowers and bees and birds and little pieces of nature. And it's quite spendy. It's like $70, I think. And so I was kind of looking on used books, and I haven't been able to find it. I did find one Amazon or something in France, but it was 30, but then it was 35 to ship it. So I don't know. Anyway, okay, take a minute, go see Jenn. Oh, what a charming soul. Really lovely ideas. And ooh, I just want to borrow that cloche idea. I want to just stitch away and make some. Oh, I think she'd be really inspirational to you. I think you'll really like it. So okay, what do I have to be grateful for? This is just a quick video. I thought you'd like it. Oh, you know what? I never talked about that quilt. That quilt is called Goody Goody Gumdrops, and it's the only quilt I've ever bought as a kit. It all came already pre-cut, so you just had to. No, they were just squares. Yeah, it was called a cake, a layer cake, and then you cut the squares up. But anyway, I machine pieced it, and then I machine quilted it, and did the binding, and it's been hanging on my wall. This is my sewing room, and behind that quilt, I have it hung out. It hangs out from the wall about 4 inches. It's on these brackets. And then behind there is where all of my stencils for all my quilting and painting, that's where all of them hang. The whole. So if you ever rob my house and you want quilt stencils, it's behind the quilt. Anyway. Oh man, this is kind of quick. I just was so excited. I wanted to chit chat with you. Ooh, Home of a Needleworker. That's what that one is. This is the last time you're going to see that wall cream white color. It's oops, I forget the name. What is the name of that? The white. It's a Sherwin-Williams Alabaster White. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And I'm switching it to Amazing Gray. So I'm hoping to make it a little warmer on that wall and clean it up a little bit so that maybe I could do some videos in front of that and showcase more of my cross stitching. Anyway, what am I grateful for? Oh man, I'm grateful for Wisteria and angel food cake and birthday balloons. I'm grateful for my garden. I have half my garden planted, and then last weekend, Mr. Wright built a humongous raised bed so that I can fill it with all sorts of flowers. And when he was cleaning up, I helped clean up, and I took a lot of the sawdust so that maybe I could fill one of my little pin keeps. I'm not a fan of the sawdust thing because it's so messy, but I thought maybe I could do it outside and it wouldn't drive me crazy. So anyway, I kept some of the sawdust from the big raised bed that he made. So I thought it'd be kind of a good thing. I'm really, really grateful for all the kind comments. I know during this kind of goofy time that people are kind of jumping from one video to another, and it's kind of hard to, I don't know, it's hard to settle down and watch a long video. And so I really appreciate it when you take the time to leave me a really kind comment or a question. I really try, and I hope I answer everybody. Once in a while I go back and I find one that it like popped up or something, so I'm not quite sure how that all works, but I really do try to answer everybody's comments and questions. And if not, tap me on the shoulder, tell me again, and I promise I'll answer you. Anyway, it really has connected me and made me really grateful for the friends that I have. And I really, really appreciate, and I am so grateful for all of your friendship and your nice notes and cards that you send. And it's amazing. You can start your day out kind of a little bit grumbly sometimes, and a nice card, a nice Instagram message, something comes through. I'm telling you, it's the best. So thank you so much. Mwah! Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. So you do know that I'm itching to go eat that piece of angel food cake. Yeah, when it's your birthday, you can have as big a slice as you want. You can even have it a day early. He did a good job. He did a really good job, and it smells so good in this house. Okay, so the wisteria smells good. The angel food cake smells good. You know I want a piece of angel food cake. It's just so, isn't this the best cake in the world? It's like spongy and delicious, and it smells amazing. I love it. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I know it was a quick one. I hope that you're all doing well. I hope you're finding lots of time for stitching. Ooh, take care. We'll chat soon. Bye-bye.